Before I mention your name. Prince Lancer, please wear your mask.
WhatsApp. The Jufus Anamwa Mensa Conference Center. Today is the 4th day and the last day for the first session of the 26th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Today, some 1,578 students at the University of to be the last day, and to of Creative Arts and the School of Graduate Studies are presenting their students for conferment of degrees and diplomas. We've been here since Monday. Monday was the Kumasi and Mampon campuses of the then UW, now Amusted. They presented their students, 4,472 of them. And today, 1,578 in all. The first section will see 11,477 students graduating from the university. Yesterday was the third day for the Winneba campus, and a total of 2,178 students graduated. Today is the last day, and the venue, the Jufus Anamwa Mensa Conference Center, is already packed. Today I see many students from the School of Graduate Studies. I think I've not seen that personally before, but today I've seen that. Convocation is already on its way to the Jufus Anamwa Mensa Conference Center, the venue for the program. And as soon as the convocation, members of convocation and the council takes their seats, the program is going to start. Of course, the Department of Theatre Arts, they lead the procession, the drumming and dancing and the singing. They lead it, and of course, some who have been leading over the week are today graduating. I see 5 now. I believe there are others who are also graduating today. It's a spectacle to behold. The place is really agog with the performance from the Department of Theatre Arts here at the School of Creative Arts of the University of Education, Winneba. I am Kwame Anamwa. I am not here alone. I am here with Ernest Azutiga, the URO of the university, and Tuka, our manager, of course. So now I see six of the graduates from the Department of Theatre Arts, the dancers and the trumpeters. Yes. The registrar, Saviapo Ose Berima Esquire, he leads the convocation. You are still here at the Jufus Anamwa Mensa Conference Center of the University of Education, Winneba, where today some 1,578 students are graduating. In fact, I see their lecturer, Dr. Latifa Ama Ose. She also leading her members or her team of performers from the Department of Theatre Arts. So, members of convocation are filing into their seats, and very soon the registrar, as usual, will go and lead the Council Chairman, the Vice Chancellor, Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Andy Ofori-Brokran, and other invited guests who are gracing the program today. Well, the Vice Chancellor in his speeches during the week has been telling his students that these achievements shouldn't be the end of it all, but they should persevere. And even in the academia, people don't end with first degrees. In the academia, no, you don't end. You still go. You challenge them to persevere, to continue from where they've gotten to now. They should pursue other programs to better themselves. And for the council chairman, Nana Ofori answered the first. He is worried with the crave for money among young Ghanaians, and he challenged them not to see the crave for money to be a good enterprise. It is bad, so they should refrain from it. They should use the knowledge acquired here to make something better for themselves rather than engaging in acts that will tarnish the image of the university. So I'm not here alone. I'm here with Ernest Azutiga, so I'll go to him to take over from me, and I may come back later in the day. So I go over to Ernest Azutiga.
And very soon the chair of the governing council will duly constitute the assembly for the award of degrees. Today promises to be another exciting day. Remember, it's been day 5. We started from Monday, where students from Amosted graduated. We continued on Wednesday. Yesterday we were here, and today is the climax of the first session of the 26th congregation of the University of Education. So far it's been very exciting, and together we are going to have over 11,400 students graduated at this session. Today we shall also have some 11 PhD candidates presented for graduation. We shall also have various postgraduate degree candidates also presented as well. Today, mainly we are going to have the School of Creative Arts and the School of Graduate Studies present students for graduation. And the atmosphere is charged, and the students are waiting for council and convocation procession to settle down for the whole show to begin. This is the 26th congregation and the first session, for that matter, for this academic year. Hopefully the next session will be coming off in March.
Ebusiafo ya mahuma kwaba mahuma chize na conference center University of Education Winneba inda ye do de wie kra wo mponu hudwumedi fa odzikan wa afimfime bien inyi Edonu biako mu iye mponhu dwumezi a otodo edonu esia oye 26th congregation ewo University of Education Winneba na bekosem na in the esuafo a wo School of Creative Arts in School of Graduate Studies ahwan na esuaponi na independent na University of Education Winneba disi the other ponesia for award one tetebe wie wo oye afin na joda wapone esuafo a wo Kumasi na mampon owom da ho ato ho the University Message of phone akinsan pia menka University of Skill Training and Entrepreneurial Development dey na so esuafo wo one mfie bien mfie ba san yen fia nande wadahwara wo she Europe ase.
Father, the Son and the Holy Spirit, acknowledging the fact that without him we can do nothing. Heavenly Father, we thank you for the gathering of your people, the creation of your handiworks, the demonstration of how natural you are, the loving kindness and the mercies. We came from far and near, acknowledging the fact that without you we can do nothing. Therefore, I pray that you take dominion over everything that we do here. I pray that you take all the things that pertain to humanity into our midst. I pray, O Lord, that you grant us all the mercies that we will see the celebration of our achievements in a cordial and useful environment, being relevant to the nation and to the university. For I pray in the name of Jesus. Amen.
Also live on Facebook. We are at the Jofos Anamwa Conference Center, where we are witnessing the first session of the 26th congregation. This is the last day of the 26th congregation. Just gone by, we've had the opening prayer from Reverend Alexander Edwards. We've also had a beautiful rendition of the national anthem, and now at the podium is the registrar of the university, Surveyor Paul Osei-Berima, Esquire.
The acting Vice Chancellor, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite Dr. Abena Asmani MP, a member of the Governing Council of the University, to read the address on behalf of the Chairman of the Council, to deliver his welcome address and constitute this assembly into a congregation. Thank you.
Good morning. Honorable Minister of Education, Dr. Yao Seyeduchum, Honorable Central Regional Minister, Justina Marigold Asan, Honorable Member of Parliament, Efutu Constituency, Alexander Afenyomaking, members of the UEW Governing Council, Acting Vice Chancellor and Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Andy Ofori-Brinkran, Registrar Surveyor Paul Osei-Berima Esquire, University Librarian Mr. Viscount Bueno Tibue, Finance Officer Mr. Francis Obing, Principal, College of Languages Education, Ejumako, Professor Dominic Kweku Danso Mensa, Nyenyi Gati the 7th, Mahnin of Ifutu Traditional Area, Okukudef Nana Kwamena Hama Abibio II, Omahini of Ejumako Traditional Area. Members of Convocation and staff of the University, Municipal Chief Executive, Efutu Municipal, Principals of Colleges of Education present, members of Efutu Traditional Council, the clergy, distinguished invited guests, media, parents and guardians, students, ladies and gentlemen. Introduction. On behalf of the Governing Council and the Academic Board of the University of Education, Winneba, I take this opportunity to welcome you all to this first session of the 26th graduation ceremony as we celebrate great achievements. I am glad to come before you today to celebrate with you, especially those graduating today, the long journey to these well-deserved degrees or diplomas. It is a momentous and memorable event that will mark a turning point in your lives. We are here, your fellow students, academic and non-academic staff, parents and friends, as witnesses of your outstanding and admirable achievements, and we join you to celebrate. It is crucial to remember that you did not achieve this alone. You pursued this degree and were successful, but you did so with the help of your parents and guardians, entire family and friends, and loved ones, not excluding your lecturers and the supporting staff of the university. They are all proud of your accomplishments, the reason why some have come in large numbers to rejoice with you today. We welcome you all. University of Education Winneba has organized this congregation via virtual mode last year due to the COVID-19 pandemic. We are very grateful to God for the opportunity to hold this year's own by face-to-face mode as we have long desired. I will urge all to continue to observe the social protocols as you go about celebrating your achievements. On behalf of the Governing Council and this entire congregation, I wish to congratulate all graduates for this feat. Our appreciation. Let me take this opportunity to thank the government, specifically the Ministries of Education and Finance, for their support for the university in terms of financial clearance. Recently, UEW received financial clearance to recruit new staff, particularly lecturers, to augment the overburdened number of personnel. I am glad to state that this is the first time in the history of this great institution that such a number of financial clearance has been received. The financial clearance received by UEW would help us develop and consolidate our position as Ghana's leading teacher education institution. Like Oliver Twist, we ask for more. I would like to commend management and staff for their hard work and dedication to bringing UEW this far. I must also express my gratitude to our students who have persevered and remained focused, disciplined, and peaceful throughout the year, and indeed throughout their academic careers, creating an enabling environment for academic work to go on smoothly. Recent developments at the university. To fulfill its role as a center of teacher education, the University of Education Winneba has continued to excel in providing quality education in Ghana and beyond. The university recently signed an MOU with the Ghana Armed Forces to establish a study center at the Ghana Military Academy and Training School in Accra, Teshi. UEW is expected to design and provide market-driven contemporary programs to help fortify the nation's security services. Quite recently, UEW hosted the opening ceremony of the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS Parliamentary Summit, with His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo in attendance. The high-level ECOWAS Parliament Interactive Summit and the 2021 second extraordinary session of the sub-regional body were convened outside the major cities of member states for the first time, and we were lucky to have it here. A new governing council for the university was appointed and inaugurated on 19th August 2021 by the Minister for Education at the Ministries, Accra. The Governing Council wishes to take this opportunity to express our profound gratitude to the President, His Excellency Nana Addo Akufo-Addo, for the confidence reposed in us and appointing us to the high office of the university. We promise to continue the good works of our predecessors and ensure that the University of Education Winneba achieves its vision of becoming the center of excellence in teacher education in the sub-region. While thanking the President, we also wish to congratulate our predecessors, especially the immediate past Governing Council under the chairmanship of Professor Obim Reku for the yeoman's job. On behalf of the current Governing Council and the entire university, I express our appreciation to you for your contribution towards the development of this great institution. On 30th September 2021, the term of office of the former Vice-Chancellor, Reverend Father Professor Anthony Afubroni, ended. However, Council was unable to appoint a new Vice-Chancellor due to a court process that was served on it, injuncting the Council from receiving the report of the Vice-Chancellor's search committee. Nonetheless, in order not to create any administrative gap, Council has invoked the provision made in the University of Education Act, Act 2004, Act 672, subsection 14B, and requested the Pro-Vice-Chancellor, Professor Andy Ofori-Brinkwan, to act as Vice-Chancellor until a substantive Vice-Chancellor is appointed. Thus, Professor Brinkwan has since assumed duty. Council wants to assure the university and the general public that efforts will be made to get the university a substantive Vice-Chancellor as soon as the way is made clear. Council therefore craved the support of all and sundry for Professor Andy Ofori-Brinkwan for an effective management of the university. An appeal. The university continues to ask the government for assistance in resolving the university's accommodation challenges. The university has, for some time now, been unable to accommodate a large number of students and staff. Unfortunately, some landlords in Winneba and its environs are charging exorbitant rates for accommodation, and in several places, the conditions and environment of the houses are not the best for students and learning. All these are a big challenge for the students and us, as a university for whose invitation they are here in Winneba or Ejumako. The university has embarked on a few hostel accommodation projects which have stalled due to funding gap. These hostel facilities are at various stages of completion and will require government's assistance to help complete them. Education is a great investment which eventually pays off. We wish to call on interested estate developers to partner the university in making this investment in providing decent accommodation for students. The university and government will focus on the other aspects of investment in education as required. A congratulations message and advice to graduates. I would like to congratulate the parents of our graduates on your patience, sacrifice, and resolve to leave an enduring legacy for your children. By investing in their future, you have made a right decision. These words will be a source of pride for you, the country, and their generation. To our graduates, you now have a responsibility to yourself, your family, and your country because of this degree. You have to work hard as you enter the job market with the knowledge, skills, and above all, the attitude that you have acquired during the period of your study. Use the talents, attitudes, and training you have gained during your time at the university to alter your respective settings for the good and to help address societal challenges. There is no shortcut to wealth. The education you have had should challenge you to eschew laziness and work. Never think of engaging yourselves in sakawa and other dubious means of getting rich overnight. Consider how to partner with colleagues to start businesses. It could be on a very low profile. If you remain focused and well-determined, with the blessings of God and in less than no time, success will be yours. I urge you all to start thinking outside the box for something to survive on instead of chasing jobs which may not be readily available. Conclusion. In conclusion, I would like to encourage you to be good ambassadors of the University of Education, Winneba. Go out and serve with respect and pride. Maintain good governance, integrity, transparency, and accountability, and constantly uphold our national ideals, which we adore and cherish in our hearts. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Now, to constitution of this gathering. And now, with the power vested in me as the chairman of the Governing Council of the University of Education, Winneba, I do hereby declare the first session of the 26th congregation of the university duly constituted for the purpose of conferring degrees and awarding diplomas and certificates. Thank you, may God bless us.
the chairman and members of the governing council of the university, other government representatives at the national, regional, and local levels, representatives of sister universities present, members of the management team, Professor Pascal Young, Carnegie Fellow, Ohio University, Professor Zema Badiang, Professor of Dance, Ohio University, traditional and religious leaders, Municipal Director of Education, Mrs. Judith Mabel Micah, UEW, GRASAG, and SRC presidents, alumni, friends of UEW, parents and guardians, our resilient and hardworking graduating students, members of the media, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Before I proceed with my address, I would like to seek permission from the chairman and introduce two personalities who have joined us here to celebrate this occasion. Between 2003 and 2009, I had the opportunity to study abroad, precisely Ohio University, where I did my master's and doctoral programs. When I went there, two of the professors who taught me at that time are here with us. And I think that it is an honor and privilege for me for them to come and witness what is happening here. They are in this university because the School of Creative Arts is hosting them for a collaborative program. And they will be in this university for the next 40 days on that project. And actually, ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce Professor Zema Baduyang and Professor Pascal Young. They are a couple. Thank you, professors, for coming to join us. On behalf of the academic board and management of this university, it is my distinguished privilege and honor to associate myself with the chairman of the governing council to welcome you all to the first session of the 26th congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. This gathering is a powerful testimony of the transformative potential of education to society and the power of the human mind in shaping our nation's development processes through health advances, scientific and agricultural innovations to propel efficient public and private sector growth. I am extremely grateful to all our faculty, administrators, and stakeholders for sustaining our efforts to chart this course thus far. I also appreciate the time parents and our distinguished invited guests have taken out of their busy schedules to be here with us to celebrate this wonderful occasion with our graduates. Nana Chair, ladies and gentlemen, the annual graduation ceremony of the university is always the highlight of the academic year for all of us here at UW. This unique event affords us the opportunity to come together as a community to honor and congratulate our gallant graduating class, in this case, the class of 2021, for the various levels of academic achievement gathered over the course of their study here. Congregation is always a special event filled with pleasure, eagerness, and overwhelming pride to share in the accomplishment of our graduates who are moving forward into the world as ambassadors of UEW. I am profoundly glad that this is the first time since 2019 that our university has been able to celebrate this event in person, together with the graduating class since COVID-19 hit us in March 2020. So you can imagine how fortunate and lucky you are, because this is the first time since 2019 that we are having you here in this auditorium. It is heartwarming to directly witness the pride in your faces, in those of your families, lecturers, UW staff, your boyfriends and girlfriends, your boyfriends and all well wishers. I'm filled with appreciation and excitement, knowing that regardless of the numerous challenges you encountered in this phasing out journey, you have triumphed not only over the challenges direct to academic, but also over the mighty global pandemic, COVID-19. Purpose of gathering. Mr. Chairman, congregation ceremonies, as you are aware, are also special occasions in the lives of educational institutions during which degrees, diplomas, and certificates are conferred upon students. There are also occasions where we take stock of our key activities, report to our valued stakeholders, and highlight our distinctive products. At this event, the most notable product of our toil is the graduating class of 2021. As a result, a detailed report of the university's activities has been compiled as the annual report for the 26th congregation for your attention. I will, however, provide some highlights here. University management and governance. Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, since I was notified to assume office as acting Vice Chancellor on 1st October 2021, my major preoccupation has been to deepen the process of reconciliation, inclusion, and healing at our university in a very progressive and pragmatic manner. We believe that to move our university towards attaining its vision, we need to harness and resourcefully manage all its potential and resources to the collective benefit of all. We are therefore determined to foster an atmosphere of peace and harmony in furtherance of the development of our dear university. Hafsat Abiola, Nigerian human rights, civil rights, and democracy activist, sums up this noble pursuit in the following statement, I quote, "Peace comes from being able to contribute the best that we have and all that we are toward creating a world that supports everyone, but it's also securing the space for others to contribute the best that they have and all that they are," unquote. New academic programs. Chairman, in the year under review, as many as 62 new academic programs were introduced. These were made up of 2 Doctor of Philosophy programs, 22 Master of Philosophy programs, 2 MBA programs, 3 Master of Science programs, 5 Master of Arts programs, 5 Master of Education programs, 20 undergraduate programs, 2 diploma programs, and 1 certificate program. The programs were introduced as part of our vision to expand our institution to meet various professional interests and areas of specialization, including the demands of contemporary global environment. Newer programs that will be rolled out in the coming year and that include 2 Doctor of Philosophy programs to be run by the Faculty of Social Sciences Education under the Department of Political Science and the Department of Geography, and also an MA and MPhil in African Studies. There's also another program to be run by the Department of Geography, MA in Environmental Studies. Inclusive education. It is an open secret that inclusiveness is at the core of our values as an institution. For this reason, we have established a Braille library to support students with special needs. The Braille library is being continuously resourced for it to become the best of such library in the country. As part of our commitment to this cause, management has decided to move the services at this library some notches higher by dedicating more resources towards its functionalities. Apart from the composite budget for the library, a budget line has been created and a vote provided to the library to achieve the objective of its establishment. Management-student relationship. This administration continues to evolve effective and efficient governance structures that emphasize students at the centerpiece of university governance. We believe in a process that allows students to become equal partners and participants in shaping the fortunes and destiny of the university. The participatory approaches that management has adopted in the last few years have allowed our students to have the opportunity to contribute equally towards the full realization of their potential and the collective vision of our noble institution. We want to congratulate our students, especially the student leadership of the SRC and grassroots elections that were conducted successfully a few weeks ago. In recent years, our students have had very peaceful and successful elections at all levels. We congratulate our students and want to assure the new leadership that we shall continue to sustain our relationship as equal partners in our common desire to make this university one of the best in the country and in the sub-region. Physical development. Most of you here are aware that in May, we commissioned the Student Center. The Student Center is supposed to be a one-stop shop for all students' activities, transactions. Now, after it was commissioned, it became a photography center where students with their paparazzi will go and take all manner of pictures that they want to display. The good news is that the place is ready, and even though you are leaving, if you come here anytime to conduct any business, that is the place that you go. The fixing of furniture and allocation of offices at the Student Center has been done. In the coming days, the center will come up live with full-scale student-centered activities. Additionally, we have procured new sets of furniture for all the new lecture theaters to create the necessary conducive environment for teaching and learning. ECOWAS Summit. The university played host to the opening ceremony of the ECOWAS Community of West African States High-Level Parliamentary Seminar. The President of the Republic of Ghana and current chair of the ECOWAS Authority of Heads of State and Government, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, delivered the opening address to delegates here at UW and precisely at this very conference center. The occasion was the first time the ECOWAS Parliament was hosted away from the capital city. The event has opened doors of opportunity for our faculty and staff to collaborate with the sub-regional body on several academic and research fronts. We once again extend our gratitude to the Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament, the President of the Republic of Ghana, and the Member of Parliament for Efutu Constituency, Honorable Alexander Afenyo-Markin, for providing our university with this unique and historic opportunity to showcase the world what we have and can do. Graduating statistics. Ladies and gentlemen, at the end of this session of the 26th congregation scheduled from 13 to 18 December 2021, a total of 11,477 students will be graduating. 11,477 students will be graduating. I think students and faculty have done well. Please applaud them. Thank you. Out of this total figure, 418 students, representing 4%, will be awarded diplomas. 9,999 students, representing 87%, will be awarded first degrees, while 1,060 students, representing 9%, will be awarded various postgraduate degrees. Out of the 9,999 first degree graduates, 555, representing 5%, obtained first class. 2,985, representing 30%, had second class upper. 3,766, representing 38%, had second class lower. 2,074, representing 21%, had third class, while 619, representing 6%, obtained a pass. We congratulate everybody for the achievement. Chairman, on Monday, 13 December 2021, being the first day of the first session of our 26th congregation, a total of 4,472 students from faculties in Kumasi and Mampong, campuses of Amuste, were presented with diplomas, first degrees, and various postgraduate degrees. There were 5 PhD graduates, 63 MPhil graduates, 62 MTech graduates, 11 MSc graduates, 55 MBA graduates, 11 MEd graduates, 4,198 first degree graduates, and 67 diploma graduates. Chairman, on Wednesday, 15 December 2021, being day 1 for the Winneba session, a total of 1,468 students from the Faculty of Social Sciences Education received their first degrees. On Thursday, 16 December 2021, being day 2 for the Winneba session, a total of 1,781 students from the Faculty of Science Education and School of Business were presented with first degrees and diplomas. These comprise 1,178 first degrees, 18 diplomas for the Faculty of Science Education, and 603 first degrees for the School of Business. Yesterday, Friday, 17 December 2021, being day 3 for the Winneba session, a total of 2,178 students from the Faculty of Ghanaian Languages Education, Faculty of Foreign Languages Education, and Faculty of Educational Studies took their turn to graduate. These comprise 2,003 first degrees across the aforementioned faculties, 175 diplomas for the Faculty of Educational Studies. Today, day 4, Saturday, 18 December 2021, the climax of the first session of the 26th congregation, we shall see a total of 1,578 students from the schools of creative arts and the graduate studies presented for graduation. They consist of 158 diploma students, 567 first degree, 190 postgraduate diploma in education, 13 executive masters, 63 MA, 340 MEd, 5 MSc, 30 MBA, 201 MPhil, and 11 PhD graduates. Advice to graduates. My dear graduates, as you celebrate today's accomplishment, I implore you to see your graduation as a transition, not a destination. A journey to improve society and yourself in significant ways. Never ever stop learning. You should leave the university and enter into the world of work with the mindset that we have a lot more to learn. Therefore, our approach to work should be a mindset to inquire, observe, recognize that we may be incorrect every now and then, and that we are always work in progress in order to master our work and craft. Far too many of us often stop learning, but we should bear in mind that the most successful people anywhere, whether in academia, business, and generally in life, are those constantly learning and working hard to improve and develop themselves. The COVID-19 pandemic highlights the need and role of information technology as a leveler for economic transformation and growth. I therefore urge you to acquire the necessary and relevant digital skills to leverage technology and to pursue future academic and professional goals. As graduates and professionals, UEW's long-standing tradition of comprehensive training has empowered you to become a source of enlightenment to our contemporary and future society. You now have the power not only to imagine better, but hopefully to translate this imagination into action. As J.K. Rowling in her Harvard commencement speech in 2008 indicated, I quote, "We do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better," unquote. As professional business partners, you are from the best teacher institutions south of the Sahara. Be a crusader of the teaching profession, illuminate like a candle in the dark, and shape positively the lives of generations to come. My dear graduates, I also entreat you to strive for integrity and sincerity, unleash your critical thinking and problem-solving skills, show your proven values, and have a positive attitude towards work. These virtues will set you apart from the rest and ignite the flame that will dispel the darkness of ignorance among our people. And through that, you'll be able to prove to the world that you were truly nurtured from the University of Excellence. Maintain and create a social world that brings out your richest self through conscious effort. And when you hit your lowest point, turn to your networks and your strongest and closest relationships for support. You surely need them to survive and thrive in this seemingly unfair world. I urge you all, therefore, to join your alumni for networking opportunities, learn and build newer career tools, goals, and most importantly, give back to the growth and development of your own university, UEW. Significantly, abide by COVID-19 safety protocols and be an ambassador to stop the spread and keep our communities safe from the pandemic. Nana Chairperson, Nananom, distinguished invited guests, dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to express my profound gratitude to you all for honoring our invitation. May God continue to keep you and grant you traveling mercies back to your destinations. God bless our graduates. God bless our graduates. God bless our graduates. God bless W, and God bless Ghana, our motherland. Thank you for your attention.
Acting Vice Chancellor Professor Andy Ofebrokran na Yatininkin. Na Cicero Assault Department of Arts na Acheni Asawa Gomeye Asawa Nkranfo wasa bra wa kopa aba ma wenya nam na dam asawi oya asawda da okra Nkranfo wa kopo e wo Fernando Po na wo de ma asami asawi ba Ghana nti ahom na bribia wo kopo na so wenya nam pa wo ba wo de de mi ase e wa adoma oda ye hon e wa kopo ma nam aba nti asawa wa hwe Facebook asawa wa hwe wo friend Gomen Ofri Fernando Po na Nkranfo na water asaw de ma asaw na pa. Let me go over to NS Azutika.
Conference Center at the first session of the 26th congregation ceremony of the University of Education, Winneba. Quickly to wrap up what's been going on at the auditorium. A while ago we had Dr. Mrs. Alumni Oath acting on behalf of the chairman of the governing council, reading the opening address and duly constituting the assembly for the award of degrees. Then we had the Vice Chancellor also deliver his powerful address. At the moment, we are having at the background students from the Department of Theatre Arts displaying the Palugo Dance on the floor. The atmosphere is very exciting. Students are so excited about today and about what is going on so far. So we have the traditional Palugo dance of the Ga people of Accra on display here. Beautiful movement, very well coordinated movement by the students of Department of Theatre Arts. Don't forget, we also had a band that played the national anthem, played the general assembly, the school's anthem, also from the Department of Music Education. And so we have our own here who are putting together a beautiful show from the School of Creative Arts, who incidentally happen to be one of the schools presenting students for graduation today. We started the whole show on Monday. That is the first session of the 26th congregation ceremony of Winneba. On Monday, we had the Amusted being presented. In fact, a total of 11,477 students were graduating by the close day. On 418 students are being awarded. 9,999 students representing 87% are being awarded first degree. 1,060 students representing 9% are also being awarded degrees. In of the 9,999 first degree students, 555 representing 5% obtained first class. 2,985 representing 30% had second class upper. 3,766 representing 38% had second class lower. 274 representing 21% had third class, while 619 representing 6% obtained a pass. Saturday, 18 December 2021, the climax of the first session of the 26th congregation, we will see a total of 1,578 students from the schools of creative arts and graduate studies presented for graduation. They will consist a total of 158 students being awarded diploma, 567 first degree, 190 PGDE, 13 executive masters, 63 MA, 330 MEd, 5 MSc, 30 MBA, 201 MPhil, and 11 PhD degrees. That's what we are going to have today and very soon. But at the moment, is a band which is from the Department of Music Education, also giving us a rendition.
Right, live on 98.3 FM. Thank you very much, Ernest and Kamia Namoa. Today is the climax of the first session of the 26th congregation, and today we are having a School of Creative Arts, and they have been in charge when it comes to performances at this auditorium, when it comes to our official programs. So today they are giving us more of that, and that's why you can hear the background, a lot of establishment, a lot of sound, dancing happening right here today. So they were giving us more renditions because it's their day. So that's the background, and it's been done by our music department. A short while ago was theater art, also giving the best of the cultural display right here. So today we have over 1,500 plus who are gathered today, and we are going to have 11 PhD students. Our own man, Pascal Podo, HOD for our education, is graduating today. We say congrats to Pascal Podo. We are so proud of him. And all those who are graduating today, we are so proud of them. And a lot of postgraduate students are also graduating today. So 201 students are graduating today. So today is a special occasion. Those who are following us on Facebook, you can watch us on Radio Winneba 98.3 FM. It's streaming live. And of course, you can get a glimpse of what is at Mensa Conference Center. That's where it takes place. So on the screen is the Vice Chancellor, not heard to the sound being played by the music department. I'm trying to remember the song. It's a popular song, but what? Somebody's trying to give me a wrong information here. How can this music be played with Dana somewhere?
Popularly referred to as Dana somewhere.
You want to give me a wrong one? So that's a song.
That one is polluting the air.
Yeah, that's also. That's Mr. Drill and Sakwa here. So that's why they are doing the rendition they are doing.
What's the title of the song, Dana?
Yeah. So it's all the other. You know one thing about the person, the sign language operator, written the so.
Very exciting.
It's very interesting. So today is a class, and of course we have every reason to the good today. So it's a book that's ready. We're creating a picture. So this is the first time. It's so congregation because so they have every.
Since 2019, we haven't been able to have congregation in person. This is the first time, and you can see directly the faces of the graduates, their well wishers who come with them to celebrate. The staff and lecturers of the university who are also excited about their accomplishment because they have been part of this great process. It's been some years of hard work and toil, and it is appropriate today they celebrate the hard work that has gone into the that we are seeing today.
Right. What we say is a great ecstasy, of course, to be here with the last day graduates. It's all joy. It's all joy. Right? It's non-stop. Music, giving thanks to Almighty God. They are so happy. I've seen somebody on the feet dancing.
Is that not Brahman? Is that Brahman?
I'm trying to catch the person. It's all joy right here. The students are so excited. The good Lord has been good with them. 4 good years of UW education.
Some of them 2, some of them 1.
Exactly. So it was not easy, and they have every reason to be happy. And of course, we are joining them, join their families, and to celebrate this very day. And it's all joy. And most of the band guys are also. So they are in their graduation gown. So that's why they are giving us all this rendition. Live on 98.3 FM. We're bringing you our coverage for this morning. That's Radio Winneba 98.3 FM. And of course, this is our coverage. This is our coverage for this morning. Anamwa, it's so nice, it's so joy. And I just want to
for watching on Facebook in when we badge papa in the Akaya School of Creative Art. One paying for there. The what it show one the way we into so what to the yejuma ma mfaso abon ho. Ebusia for if you are higher do ye eba oye Jopusana Mensa Conference Center ha. Enjomna music department warabon work for work from one who any nara was one who was ajim and who are ye MPhil no who ye PhD when now was one who aje oye enjomna School of Creative Arts brass band warabon was one who was ajim oye fell array enda impunhui or School of Creative Arts and School of Graduate Studies and one the album now war pronunciation for Uncrawford apem I have me a doswa watch 1578 and then I may add my war from one na Damon Crawford when would be a con or been for and now why I been for your PhDs and one now in the war from one more I have been a number so war from one day why MPhil in the ha edge and painful back and a higher doye and you jay or han bra Department of Theatre Arts why I want to be in music education so warrior wanted the higher condo ye say or ha in Chabo who now and so insurance crown echo Facebook bottom national hall I Radio Winneba 98.3 FM I want to watch radio so I Radio Winneba 98.3 FM echo radio 98.3 FM bottom now once I can hall what shall I say University Chaplain Quarabonisa what shall I say I do ye a higher fuel ye a higher injury papa Ewa Jofus Anama Mensa Conference Center ha King in the Yaji and bro by the name one shada and papa and Jumna Warban I'm a way and you and Brodro King a vessel biana what shall I say
what shall I say?
What shall I say? King the Benjamin papa so on now what shall I say? Oh okay.
And as I Jehovah,
okay.
What shall I say?
What shall I say?
What shall I
say? In the year, School of Creative Arts. School of Creative Arts. School of Creative Arts. It's what they're doing who there. And part what you say, where should be about to water watching? No answer what they are here. On the water is in war, I don't to the moon. Brass band and jump now, what way it's Bia, it will be Biana in Yanjoma. Miki there who pay for School of Creative Arts. Babu now once I Utumaka, now in one aquaquay. Creative Arts in the Mawara, what was it? Wajin, once I was here. Oh no, now, worry. 98.3 FM Radio Winneba na wasu gudu da mara In a Facebook, sir, able to Ashen or 98.3 FM. In the University of Education, Winneba, or upon nation for a Siafo Apem, I had me a Rusma watch 1,578. And now, warp when I say, oh, yeah, I'm paying for Makona, and chair I saw, and I don't tone or Bokoracha now to Jumezi, or dear to me a sorrow in paying for Jumeza Rupi, Woko, now Wakaya in see, more baby is Boston Hara, I don't know Boston Hara now in paying for at Jumeza, now we're winning some. Inti the Marbury Oye Registrar Paul Oseberema Esquire Ono ina where do you about frefre in paying forward the schools are Ronano ma was the Western Afunaba ma council chairman Waya Manze was the one about the board Ashawansa no will do also upon one cracker. Inti Oye Registrar Paul Oseberema Esquire Ono na say Sarah Yedunudin.
Congratulations to you all, UUW. Yawajoye. That is my creative school of creative arts. UUW. Yawajoye. That is the school of creative arts. Yes. Yes. They have actually made everybody to be shaking his head from head to toe. Yes, it's very, very encouraging. We are very happy for how far the Lord has taken us. Today is the climax of the first session of 26 congregation, and we have every cause to rejoice. Let's continue with the program. The next item is presentation of awards. Presentation of awards. My dear Chairman, Nana Ofori Ansan the First, the Jason Hine of Assisieso Equiapim, a lawyer and forensic accountant by profession, I have your honor to present the following awards to the deserving personalities. The first award is named Vice Chancellor's Outstanding Performance Award. The award value is 1,000 Ghana cedis plus a plaque. The sponsor is UEW. And Nana, I have the honor to invite the award winner, Mr. Raymond Bentum Boyson. Mr. Raymond Bentum Boyson. Mr. Bentum Boyson is Senior Assistant Registrar at the Students' Records Office. He is a hard-working guy. When this young man joined the university, he had a lot of hair on his head. But by the pressure of work, the volume of work, the gentleman is growing bald, and he is proud of that. And since this is the Vice Chancellor's Outstanding Performance Award, I crave the indulgence of the Acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Andy Ofori Brickwine, to do the presentation on behalf of the university. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Raymond Bentum Boyson. Keep it up. Keep it up. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. The second award is named the Best Administrator Senior Members Category Award. The award value is 1,000 Ghana cedis plus a plaque. The sponsor is UEW. Nana Chair, I have the pleasure to invite the award winner, Mr. Charles Atto Henson. Mr. Charles Atto Henson. Mr. Charles Atto Henson is the Assistant Registrar in charge of records. He is the epitome of our new ITS system. Mr. Charles Atto Henson joined the university with a very black hair. But for pressure of work, the volume of work, sleepless nights, on call for 24 plus 0 hours, Mr. Atto Henson has gradually developed gray. The whole hair has become gray, including the beard. And since he is the best administrator and the Vice Chancellor is both the head of academic and administrative staff, I will still call upon the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Andy Ofori-Brickwine, to do the presentation to Mr. Charles Atto Henson, always known as Uncle Atto. Congratulations. Congratulations. Keep working hard for us. The third award is named Best Worker Senior Staff Category Award. The award value is 1,000 Ghana cedis plus a plaque. The sponsor is UEW. And the award winner, Mr. Chair, is Mr. Clement Amuzu. Mr. Clement Amuzu is the curator for the university. All the greens that we see on campus, the green grass that we see on campus, the botanical gardens that we see are all his handiwork. He is in the Office of Development, Director of Works and Physical Development. And I wish that if the Director of Works and Physical Development is here, I intend also calling on the Vice Chancellor, because once there was a dignitary to our campus and he said that you have a very nice campus. Then when she visited our washrooms here, she also commended us. So your washrooms are also up to the standard. And for that matter, the Vice Chancellor has to do this presentation to show the importance the university attaches to the hard-working memory of this gentleman. Thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Clement Amuzu. Congratulations, Mr. Clement Amuzu. Congratulations. Congratulations. The fourth award is the Best Junior Staff Category Award. The award value is 1,000 Ghana cedis plus a plaque. The sponsor is UEW. And the award winner is Mr. Bennett Bafo. Mr. Bennett Bafo, who is a chief driver. He drove the former registrar for 12 years. He is now in the office of the development director. Mr. Bafo, the university today has recognized your hard work and wishes to award you with this particular Award. Mr. Vice Chancellor, because the interests of staff are to your heart, you wish that you come and do the presentation for a photograph to be taken so that Mr. Bafo will in future display it and show it to his friends, family, and their loved ones. Congratulations. Congratulations, Mr. Bafo. Good. Thank you. The 5th award is named Best Teacher, a Futu Municipality Award. The Best Teacher, a Futu Municipality Award. The award value is 1,000 Ghana cedis plus a plaque. The sponsor is UEW. And the award winner is Miss Eva Eshen. Miss Eva Eshen. Normally we request the Director of Ghana Education Office. Yes. So, Director, Ghana Education Office of the Municipality, may you kindly come upstage and do this presentation to your outstanding teacher in the municipality. Congratulations. Congratulations. The last but not the least award is named Michael Ni Tete Kwabena Ashon Award for overall best graphic design student. The award value is 500 Ghana cedis plus a certificate. The sponsor is Mrs. Lani Yi Ashon. And the winner is Calvin Awinkula Azibiza. Calvin Awinkula Azibiza. If Mrs. Lani Ashon is around, I will want her to come upstage, and I will further also request the HOD of the graphic design to do a support in the presentation, because this best student is coming from your department, and collaboration from you in the presentation will go a long way to signify the importance of the award. Congratulations. 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 Nana Chair, today we are going to confer degrees and diplomas to School of Graduate Studies and the School of Creative Arts. We shall start with the School of Graduate Studies. The established rule is that the PhD students will come upstage, be dressed, and shake hands with the Vice Chancellor, the Chair, and the Registrar. The other graduating students of School of Graduate Studies shall receive their conferment en masse. Chairman, I call upon Professor George Kankam, the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, to present PhD students of the school to you for the conferment of their degrees. Thank you.
Would the graduating students of the School of Graduate Studies please rise and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present 13 students from the School of Graduate Studies who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Education, Winneba. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
PhD Guidance and Counseling. Adai Francis, Principal Supervisor, Professor George Kankam, Co-Supervisor, Dr. Ernest Ingman Wara. Please, the supervisors can join the dean to rope them.
Degrees, and we are the PhD students. 13 of them. They conferred. Live on 98.3 FM. They are done taking some photographs. People want to see their faces, but live on 90.
PhD Arts and Culture, Emisa Eric Kwadjo, Principal Supervisor, Dr. Frimpong Kechre Duku, Co-Supervisor, Dr. Patrick de Graaf Jansen.
FM Stone conferment and being decorated, So congrats to them. Live on 98.3 FM. We're still on a conferment of PhD student, and today we are graduating.
Boache Yaldom Frederick,
the next
Principal Supervisor, Professor Priscilla Mary Jangsima Pam, Co-Supervisor, Dr. Kingsley Ampuma.
Buachi Yadam Frederick. I think he was the one who was seen dancing during the performances. Buachi Yadam Frederick. Live on 98.3 FM. We're still on a conferment. And this is the third PhD student being decreted and being conferred. Buachi Adam Frederick. We say congrats to him. Live on 98.3 FM. Live on Facebook. That's Radio Winneba 98.3. You can watch us live there and see whatever is transpiring there. I will bring it to you live on radio. Time for some photographs. Live on 88.3 FM. This person looks like Professor Mapam Jansi.
Abuaje Isaac.
I think Abuaje is from the
Principal. The graduate.
Students are here.
Co-supervisor Dr. Frimpong Duku.
Students are here, their numbers, so give him all the applause. It tells how they love him. They love their lecturer, Dr. Boaji. These are students from the School of Creative Arts. And Dr. Boaji is also coming from the School of Creative Arts. When you're in the moment like this, you're not careful. You have some name.
Peter. Principal Supervisor Professor Emmanuel James Flulu. Co-Supervisor Professor Priscilla Mary Jansi Mapam.
Okay, so Mapam is around. Live on 98.3 FM. And I guess these are graduates from the School of Creative Arts. That is Art and Culture from the School of Creative Arts. Live on 98.3. We say congratulations to all the graduates. We're so proud of them. Today is the last day. It's a climax of the first session of the 26th congregation of the University of Education Winneba. So far, this is so good. On the last day, this is the fifth PhD graduate being conferred. And we have more to go because we are looking at it.
Donko Evans Kwadjo, Principal Supervisor Professor Emmanuel James Flolu, Co-Supervisor Dr. Patrick de Graaf Jansen.
Live on 98.3 FM. Live on 98.3 FM. Dr. Kujo.
Sorry, Dr. Patrick de Graaf Johnson is supposed to be Professor Patrick de Graaf Johnson. Emmanuel Joel Ayu, Principal Supervisor Dr. Frimpong Ketche Duku, Co-Supervisor Dr. Agbeyi Wome Kofi Kemevo. Unfortunately, he is not able to join us this morning. PhD Special Education, Doso Sewa Ameniampon. Principal Supervisor Professor Grace Yawo Gadagui. Co-Supervisor Professor Samuel Kweku Hayford.
boys. Being graduated today. Wow. I have a few of me today. Congrats to you, madam. You've done so well. I have not seen Prof. Floyo around, but I'm sure.
Chum Frank, Principal Supervisor Dr. Anthony Kofi Mensah, Co-Supervisor Professor Stephen Enchidanso.
Live on 98.3 FM, and this is our coverage for this morning. Live on 98.3 FM. We're still on the conferment. In case you're just tuning in, this is 98.3 FM. We're streaming live on Facebook. That's Radio Winneba 98.3 FM. We're still on the conferment of PhD degrees. We are left with 4 more to go. We are left with 4 more to go. We say congrats to all of them.
PhD Social Studies Education, Pepra Peter Techi. Principal Supervisor Professor George Kankam, Co-Supervisor Professor Augustus Yao Kwashiga.
Live on 98.3 FM. Still on the various conferments. We say congrats to them. Live on 98.3 FM and the conferment. This is a gathering from PhD and that's the Social Studies Department. I will say congrats to them. Very colorful, taking some photographs with the Dean, School of
PhD Applied Linguistics, Podo Pascal. Principal Supervisor Dr. George Akanlik Parry. Co-Supervisor Dr. Rebecca Achoi Akpanglo Nate.
That's Pascal Podo, who is the head of the department for Higher Education. So proud of him. Today you are joining for the party. And I know Nat and the Jumaku guys are all here. They are joining for the party. Pascal Podo's get together. We are so proud of him. Congrats to you, Pascal Podo. Pascal Podo is graduating today. Yes, HOD of our department. And then the delegation from Jumaku are already here. And we say welcome. And we'll be partying together. So proud of him. Congrats. So proud of him.
PhD Mathematics Education, Ashigbo Mensah Kofi. Principal Supervisor Professor Samuel Asiedu Ado. Co-Supervisor Professor Michael Nabie.
And this is our coverage. We are left with 1 more to go, and it will be done with the PhD graduates. Live on 98.3 FM. Live on 98.3 FM. So I said as Professor Siduado, Professor Nabie. We say congrats to them all.
Akakpo Gabriel Sena Nukwesi. Principal Supervisor Professor Damian Kofi Miriku. Co-Supervisor Dr. Joseph Isa Nyala.
this is our coverage for this morning. We're still coming to you live from the Jofo Sanamo Mensa Conference Center. So we are done with the 13 PhD conferment this morning. It's one of the highest.
Congratulations.
In graduation.
The newly
and
grilled
the next year
graduates from
or next congregation will have more
Please,
than
can they
what
move
we
your
have.
tassel from right to left and resume your seats?
We say congrats to all of them.
Nana Chair, I call upon Professor George Kankam, the Dean of the School of Graduate Studies, to present the other graduating students of the school to you for the conferment of their degrees. Thank you.
Would the graduating students of the School of Graduate Studies please rise and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present students of the School of Graduate Studies who have successfully completed the degree requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the Master of Philosophy, Master of Education, Master of Arts, Master of Science, Master of Business Administration, Postgraduate Diploma in Teaching and Learning in Higher Education, and Postgraduate Diploma in Education degrees of the University of Education, Winneba. Those present and those unavoidably absent whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
Judge can come.
By the authority of the Academic Board, I admit you all and severally to the degrees of Master of Philosophy, Master of Education, Master of Arts, Postgraduate Diploma in Education, and Postgraduate Diploma in Teaching in Higher Education of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. May you please move your tassels from right to left. You may please resume your seat. Congratulations once again. Chairman, I call upon Professor Patrick de Graft Jansen, the Dean of the School of Creative Arts, to present students of the school to you for the conferment of their degrees. Thank you.
Will the graduating students of the School of Creative Arts please rise and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you students of the School of Creative Arts who have successfully completed the degree requirements of the university and have been found worthy in learning to be admitted to the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Art Education, Bachelor of Arts in Music Education, Bachelor of Arts in Textiles and Fashion Education, Bachelor of Arts in Graphic Design, Bachelor of Arts in Theater Arts, and Bachelor of Music. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I admit you all and severally to the degree of Bachelor of Arts of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
Bachelor of Arts, Graphic Design, First Class, Azibiza Kelvin Ewingura. Gideon Victoria Kingsley, Intia, Esia, Nicholas Atu Asan, Dako, Nuble Gloria Ba Millicent Asabia Soku Christian Nuhu France Glekbo Music Education.
FM. So that's School of Creative Arts first class being conferred. So within this graduation, only first class students and PhD are called on stage to be conferred, or they always go on stage to exchange pleasantries with the dignitaries on stage. We say congrats to all of them. We are so proud of them. We are so proud of them. Live on 98.3 FM. This is our coverage. Live on 98.3 FM.
Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. May you move your tassels from right to left. You may please resume your seats. Award of Diplomas. Award of Diplomas. Chairman, I call upon Professor Patrick de Graaf Jansen, the Dean of the School of Creative Arts, to present diploma students of the faculty to you for the award of their diplomas. Thank you.
Will the graduating diploma students of the School of Creative Arts please rise and remain standing? Chairman, I have the honor to present to you the diploma students of the School of Creative Arts and Asanska College of Design and Technology, who have successfully completed the diploma requirements of this university and have been found worthy in learning to be awarded Diploma in Arts, Diploma in Music, Diploma in Theater Arts, Diploma in Graphic Design, and Diploma in Product Design. Those present and those unavoidably absent, whose names appear on the list and for whom I stand proxy.
By the authority of the academic board, I award you all and severally the Diploma in Music, Diploma in Theater Arts, Diploma in Art Education, and Diploma in Graphic Design of the University of Education, Winneba. Congratulations.
Congratulations, 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 our freshly awarded diplomas. You may please move your tassel from right to left. Acting Vice Chancellor, may I introduce the following dignitaries and invited guests in our midst. The first on the list is Nana Ofori Ansan the First, Jason Hine of Asisieso Akuapem, a lawyer and forensic accountant by profession, and the chair of UUW Governing Council. The second on the list is Mr. Alex Bonney, a council member. The third is Dr. Mrs. Abna Asmani Antwi, council member and government appointee. The fourth is Mr. Maurice Kora, council member representing NAT. The fifth is Mr. Eric Sechi Nketia, council member and a representative of convocation. Next to him is Dr. Mrs. Beth Ewuku. She is a council member and a rep of convocation on council. We have Mr. Ebenezer Ufuriata, council member and a representative of Tewu. The next is Mr. Isaka Akudugu, Grasak president on council. Following him is Mr. Felix Donko, SRC president and a council member. We also have Professor Dominic K.D. Mensah, principal at Jumako campus and a member in attendance at council. Professor Francis Owusu Mensah is the acting principal at Kode, a member in attendance at council. We have Mrs. Mabel Judith Maika, the Municipal Director of Education, Winneba. The next is Professor Pascal Young, Carnegie Fellow, Ohio University. Next on the line is Professor Zelma Badu Young, Professor of Dance, Ohio University. Then we have Mr. Ebenezer Kojo Otu, National Best Teacher 2021. Ebenezer Kojo Otu, National Best Teacher 2021. The last but not the least is Alhaji Tanku Salga, Chief of Zongo, in our presence. We are grateful to you for gracing the occasion with us. The next on the program is the administration of Alumni Oath. The administration of Alumni Oath by the acting Vice Chancellor, Professor Andy Ufori Brikrai. Thank you.
Will all graduating students please rise and remain standing? Today we are going to administer the UW Alumni Expression Oath of Allegiance. This oath will make you an automatic member of the UW Alumni Association. In the past, we didn't have the database of our alumni, therefore tracking them to solicit their support or to know where they are became difficult. With our new system, we are able to keep the database of all our graduating students and make them automatic members of the UW Alumni Association. So we have also designed an alumni oath that will be administered every time that you are graduating or students are graduating. Initially, the administration of this oath should have been by the president of the Alumni Association. Unfortunately, last week when we decided to conduct the elections, some people messed the whole thing up. So I'm doing this administration of oath on behalf of the president of the Alumni Association. So when I say I, you say I and add your name. I do solemnly promise that as a graduate of the University of Education, Winneba, I will act with utmost integrity and conduct myself in ways that bring honor to the university, to the community, and to the nation. I further promise that as a member of the UEW Alumni Association, I will render positive service to my alma mater and to the UW Alumni Association. I will uphold the values of the UW Alumni Association and faithfully discharge my responsibilities with passion and loyalty to the best of my ability. This is my pledge. Congratulations, you are now members of the UW Alumni Association. Thank you.
May I ask you to stand up again for the closing prayer, please? All of us, out of honor. Lord, you gave us life, you gave us hope, you gave us the spirit of persistency, and we've come this far because of your grace. Now unto you we commit ourselves and say, Father, from here as we go to rejoice with our family and friends, let every bit done in decency and in order to bring glory to your name. We are not departing from your presence, O Lord. We are departing as members of your own, the institution that you have really shown an excellency in all things. But my prayer, O Lord, is that as many as are gathered in your name, they shall receive the benefit of your grace and the mercies of God. Lord, help us, O God, to reach our destinations void of any defeats and any accidents and anything that will counteract the grace of God. Now I pray that, Lord, we shall receive the benediction from you, for we receive the grace of God here. Now the benediction. May the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the sweet fellowship of the Holy Spirit be with you now and forevermore. Amen.
Dissolution. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to invite the chairman of the University Council to dissolve this assembly. Thank you.
Members of the Academic Board, congratulations. Congregation, staff, and students of the university, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I wish to, on behalf of the University of Education, Winneba, express my deep appreciation for your honoring our invitation of the university to attend this congregation. I also wish you a safe journey to your respective destinations. I now declare the congregation dissolved. Thank you. God bless you all.
live on Radio Winneba 98.3, also streaming live on Facebook. It's been 5 days of very exciting, very rigorous and tiring congregation. The first session of the 26th congregation of the University of Education, Winneba, is all over. We've brought the entire process to an end here at the Jofos Anamoa Conference Center. The 11,477 students have been presented and duly graduated. They have now been commissioned as ambassadors of the University of Education, Winneba, with their work across levels. At the moment, council procession and convocation is receding. And we have packets of the students still hanging around, very excited, celebration of graduation today and the accomplishment they've been able to achieve. I'm sure continue outside of this auditorium. The proper party is set up outside there and people enjoy themselves today. You could read the excitement and the response that they gave to the various speeches and the various renditions and performances that we have had today. It's a very wonderful atmosphere we've beheld here at the Jofos Anamoa Conference Center, at the first session of the 26th congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. I'd like to provide highlights of what has been happening at this congregation so far. At the first session of the 26th congregation, which has been held 13th to the 18th of December 2021, a total of 11,477 students were presented for the award degrees and diplomas. 9,999 students representing 8 students were awarded with various first degrees. 418 students representing 4% were awarded with diplomas. 1,060 students were presented and duly awarded with various postgraduate degrees representing or constituting 9% of the number. Of the 9,999 first degree graduates, 555 of them representing 5% obtained first class. 985 representing 30% obtained first class. Actually obtained second class upper, 3,766 representing 38% had second class lower. 2,074 representing 21% had third class, while 619 representing 6% obtained a pass. Now, of course, on the first day, which is Monday, we had students from Amundsen taking their turn. On the first day, we had students from the Faculty of Social Sciences, taking their turn. On Thursday, we had students from the faculties of science education and the school also taking their turn. On the third day, Friday, we had students from the faculty of Ghanaian languages, faculty of foreign languages, and faculty of educational studies taking their turn. Today, Saturday, December, the final day and the climax, we had students from the School of Creative Arts and Graduate Studies attend. By the grace of God, everything has been successfully done. 11,477 students are now graduates, and they've been awarded with various degrees. They are now marching onto the world of work as ambassadors of UW. We wish them all the best, and we pray that they will be ambassadors of the University of Education, Alumni, and their alma mater.
So we are almost done this morning for our coverage, but before we spend out, we always go to Anamwa to take over to bring us some series of interviews this morning. Anamwa, take over if you're ready.
Thank you, King Batuka. Thank you. Today is the final day of the first session of the 26th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. It's all ended here, and today a total of 1,578 students from the schools of creative arts and graduate studies have graduated today here. All summing up to 11,477. These are the number of students that the university graduated during the first session of the 26th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. Of course, everyone here is happy, but I saw this master student so happy. She danced to all tunes, and I will begin by talking to her. Please, I am Kamianama from Radio Winneba. Congratulations to you for today.
Congratulations. Today is a memorable day in our lives. Today we are very happy for this occasion. We work hard, and by His grace, He has ended us well. He has crowned us with honor and glory. So we thank the living God very much for how far He has brought us. We thank you.
What are you taking home today?
Well, they said the certificates are ready, so I will go for mine.
Okay, I'm asking what you graduated in today.
Yes, I graduated in Masters of Human Rights, Conflict and Peace Studies. Yes, that's my course that I did.
There seems to be so much conflict in the country. With the degree that you've attained, how are you going to ensure that these numerous conflicts are done away with?
Okay, with the knowledge that I've acquired from this school, in fact, I'll start from my community or in my home. If there's something, confusion or misunderstanding in my family, I'll apply the knowledge that I've acquired from the school by settling the peace in my home. Then from the community, when there is any confusion or misunderstanding, I've acquired so many knowledge, so I'll be able to resolve problems in the community, and it will even go wider to the nation and even internationally. That is how I'm going to make it.
Do we have to resort to the use of cutlasses in resolving conflict?
Never. You can't use that one too. If you use that one, you ignite the problem. So you have to, arms down, to put arms down, then you'll be able to solve the problem. With cutlasses, how can we solve our problems? So we talk so that we understand. The two-man understanding, then we'll be able to resolve the problem among us. But when you use cutlasses, we are even increasing the problem more or the confusion more. So we don't use cutlasses to solve problems.
Congratulations, madam.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so I have my friend here from the School of Creative Arts. He will tell us whether he's from theater arts or any of the art courses. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And your department?
Theater arts.
Wow, theater arts. Most people think when you do theater, you are going to do concerts and all that. Is theater arts about concerts?
No, it's never true. Theater arts is, I should say, it's one of the best courses in the department. been one of the best courses in the department that it is not focused only on acting, but we have other field of specialization. For myself, for instance, I did playwriting and I did directing as a final year project. We have others who do theater for development. That is, they go to stay with the community for maybe 2 or 3 months, identify a particular problem the community is facing, and then try to help them using the theater and the art to solve those problems. Then again, we have event management also as a course, which is also part of a course being studied in the theater arts department, where students go out to organize events. So theater, it's all not about just the acting, but then it's and let me tell you something. If you are not strong enough, you can't do theater, because the course is so hectic. Rehearsals from morning to evening, being accompanied with a lot of books that we are reading. So I think theater is not for the weak, but rather for the strong.
So Jesse, it is not all about dance, and dance.
No, it's not all about dance. We have acting, directing, playwriting, theater for development. Dance itself is there, acting, and then we even have drama in education using the theater. So it's not all about the dance and the acting. And as I said earlier on, theater is not for the weak.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that is Jesse Noble. Yes, Jesse Noble from the Department of Theatre Arts. Of course, I follow him so much on Facebook, so I know him. My brother, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Are you also from the Department of Theatre Arts?
Yes, please.
Okay, so how can we use theatre to resolve the many challenges in our society?
Okay, when you come to theatre, first of all, let me start saying that people have it in mind that it is all about dance and acting, but no, we have other courses such as theatre for development. So, per your question, I think a course like theatre for development, it is best to solve the problems in their communities, because they go out and stay with their people and know their needs, their wants, and they'll just arrange it in order of priority so that they can just attend to them in a form of drama, so that at least it will send a message to the people and pinpoint the ills of the community.
Okay, so there are many social vices. Let's deal with this one of teenage pregnancy. How can we use theater to address problems of teenage pregnancy?
Okay, let's say as a theater for development student, when you move there, you can't first of all just go and just impose on them that teenage pregnancy is something bad. No, at least you should have a way of communication. You should have a way of convincing them. So just be with them, let them feel that you are part of them, so that just study them and how they are, and just put it in a form of drama and just display it out to them and educate them. And I think that let the people of the community participate. Let them be the actors and the actresses, so that they will feel the message. They will know what they are talking about, so that when they go out, they can very well express themselves to people that, okay, this thing that I did, this is the result. This is the consequences and all that. So I think theater for development is something that when you come to School of Creative Art and Theatre Art and you participate in it, I think it is very, very best to solve social vices.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so I have another one here, also from the Department of Theatre Arts. Of course, I love theatre arts so much. My friend last year graduated, Emmanuel Asamoah Ehring, who is now doing his master's in events management at the University for Professional Studies. Very soon he'll be doing the PhD at a university in the United Kingdom. My brother, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I asked your predecessors, theater, is it all about dance? People call you dondology. The people who do dondology, are you dondology?
Not really. Theater actually has many special areas. We have the dance, we have the playwriting, of which I majored in. We have those who do events, we have those who do drama in education, we have theater for development, and many areas. So it depends on the area where you want to specialize in. If somebody wants to specialize in dancing, that's where the person will move in the dancing area and then sample some traditional dances and then some contemporary dances. So it actually makes you a professional dancer. If you want to major in playwriting, you also veer into the playwriting, where you write plays to address issues. If it's about events, you go into event management and then you learn more of it. So theater isn't about only dondology. We have special areas. It's just that we are noted for the dondology aspects.
So how are you going to use the knowledge acquired to influence society?
We have many areas, and the area that I specialize in, I did playwriting, and Ghana as a country, we are faced with a whole lot of issues, and you cannot go in directly and say that, oh, this is Ghana, this is our problem, we can embed it into place. You write a play addressing an issue, then people will watch and be like, oh yeah, this is Ghana that is being talked about in this play, and this is us that we are being addressed. So you write a play and then you address it in a way that will conscientize the people to, maybe if it is supposed to conscientize them to stand up for their rights, they will realize that, yeah, this play is trying to tell us to stand up for our rights. If it's about corruption and then it is advising us that corruption is a nation wrecker, you watch the play and then realize that, oh, then it means that this is what corruption is doing to our country, and then if this is what we do and then this is what we don't do, this is what is the way forward. If it is about robbery, it is about stealing, a whole lot of social vices. So you can use the plays to address it, and then people will also see. We also have TFD, where you go into the community to identify the problems and then see how best you can use drama to inform them, and then they will also see the way forward of it.
So where are you seeing you in the next couple of years?
Oh, I'm very optimistic that things will go on well, and then the knowledge that I have acquired will translate into something better in the prospective world. Currently, I'm doing my service at the SDA Training College, Koforidua, assistant literature in English. So I hope that very soon we will come back and do our masters, and then maybe be some professors or doctors in the university too as well, or wherever we find ourselves to. We will make sure that we make the university very proud.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. So that was a theater art student, of course, a first class student. He's hoping to be a professor very soon. That is prayer. We are still here at the Jofus Anamwa Mensa Conference Center. Already the venue is almost empty, as members of convocation have all filed out, as well as students. So let me speak to my brother here. He will tell me his name and what he's going home today with. Congratulations.
Thank you. Okay, so your name and what you are going home with? I'm Eboy Nathan, and I'm going away today with Masters in Business Administration, Human Resource Management option.
Human Resource Administration.
Human Resource Management.
Okay, Human Resource Management. You people are noted for fixing people at strategic places in the various workplaces. Are we all to chase white collar jobs because everybody wants to go in to do something at the office?
Not necessarily. I think it all boils down to entrepreneurship. It also all boils down to what the organization have. So as you said, strategic positions. So now HR has moved from the normal trend of just employing individuals, but now as part of strategic decision making in the organization. So in making strategic decisions, a whole lot of things goes into it. You have to do what you call analysis. A whole lot of analysis have to go through. So yes, we are MBA graduates. Okay, we are graduates now, and it's expected of us to do vivid analysis in the organization before we bring in any employer or employee in the organization. For example, to bring in a new employee now, sometimes it's not necessarily to recruit. It will be better for you to even train within to help them develop. So in an organization where the organization setting believe in development of employees, instead of the management, or let me say the HR, to recruit more, they would rather prefer to develop their employees by giving them short trainings and long-term development plans.
These days, people tend to recruit based on certificates. Must we always recruit based on certificates rather than skills and competence?
All right, so it all depends on what the organization wants to go through. For example, I've been in a situation whereby I've chaired on a board for an interview, and you realize that the first class student rather didn't perform, but somebody who came with a third class, rather did well. Now, these are some of the skills you look at for. Aside your certificate, what is on your CV? What are the experience? I am bringing you in for a position, and at that position, I want the organization to get to a different level. So if you claim you have first degree first class, when you come for an interview, defend it. But the funny thing or the most pathetic aspect is that employees, or let me say people searching for a job, will come for an interview and they can't even defend the first degree they are having or their first class. So now it's not about first class. It's about the skills, it's about the knowledge. And it will be interesting to know that most of the third class students, they have the content at heart. But most of the first class students, I would say, not empty, but some of them is just about the book, theoretical aspects. You go for an interview, they ask you, what do you think about this? They can just give you definition. But now let's come to the practical aspect of it. It becomes very difficult.
So how do we do moving forward?
So now it's up to how you structure our education system. Our education system shouldn't just be based on book. For example, that is one thing I recommend the MBA for UW for. You realize that the MBA was more of practical. Okay, for example, in a course like procurement, you were taught tendering. There was a practical aspect. There was a time we were sent to the procurement department for us to go through the tendering process, for us to witness it. Okay, so in this case, I have witnessed it. So if I should find myself in a procurement panel, I'll be able to tell them what it is, what is supposed to be expected, rather than to just learn the book, code procurement, various arts, RFQ this, RFQ that, procurement art this, procurement art that. It will help. For example, the labor law, when the issues of strike commenced with the lecturers, it was a good time because it was time we were studying the labor law, and you realized that you could just relate to it. What is the law saying? Are the lecturers right per the law? And these are the issues that UW MBA presented to us.
Thank you and congratulations, Nathan. I believe you are going to impact industry wonderfully.
Oh yeah, personally I own a consultancy firm in human resource management and business development, so I think it's a plus, and I'm rather going to do more and also give back to the alumni.
Thank you. That was Nathan. He's a human resource management expert. Today he graduated from the University of Education, Winneba. I'm done with the interviews here, and so I will quickly go over to King Batuka as he wraps up all the commentary we brought you this week from the Jufus Anamo Mensa Conference Center, where a total of 11,477 students graduated with various degrees, certificates, PhDs and MPhils and first degrees from this wonderful university. This has been our coverage for the first session of the 26th Congregation of the University of Education, Winneba. King Batuka will take over from me as we wrap up the whole presentation. So let me quickly go over to King Batuka to sign us out. We are still here at the Jufus Anamo Mensa Conference Center of the University of Education, Winneba. Everything has come to an end for the week. 11,477 students have graduated from the university. So this is where we end it all. I am Kwame Anamwa. I was in the commentary position with King Batuka, our manager, Ernest Azutiga, the university PRO, with Seth and Samuel McCarthy from the newsroom. This has been us. We came to you possibly by the able support of our technical team led by Ebigeni, Sheikh Osman Muminin, Collins, Sampana, Maestro, Andy, Francis, John Arthur, and of course, Bright, who coordinated everything in the studios. So we meet again. This has been us, Radio Winneba 98.3. Please do log on to our Facebook at Radio Winneba 98.3 and on air at 98.3 FM. So we meet again. Bye for now.